Join me as I dive deep into the question, can science and spirituality actually coexist? Let's find out together. One of the most pressing questions of our time is whether science and spirituality can coexist. Are these two fields mutually exclusive, or can they complement each other in our pursuit of knowledge and understanding? This debate has been ongoing for centuries, with some arguing that science and spirituality are fundamentally at odds, while others see them as intertwined aspects of human experience. Many people assume that science and spirituality are like oil and water. They simply don't mix. They see science as the realm of reason and evidence, while spirituality is seen as the domain of faith and superstition. But is this really the case? Are these two fields inherently incompatible, or have we simply been conditioned to think that way? One common misconception is that spirituality is somehow anti-science, that it's opposed to the scientific method and the pursuit of empirical knowledge. But this simply isn't true. Many spiritual traditions, from Buddhism to Christianity, have a rich history of philosophical inquiry and critical thinking. Another misconception is that science is somehow anti-spiritual, that it's opposed to the idea of mystery, wonder, or transcendence. But again, this isn't necessarily the case. Many scientists, from Einstein to Hawking, have spoken about the spiritual implications of their discoveries and the sense of awe and wonder that comes from contemplating the mysteries of the universe. So, what's really going on here? Are these two fields fundamentally at odds, or is there a deeper connection waiting to be uncovered? Some experts argue that science and spirituality are actually complementary ways of understanding the world. They see science as a way of understanding the material world, while spirituality provides a framework for understanding the human experience. For example, Dr. Andrew Newberg, a neuroscientist and scholar of spirituality, has spent his career studying the neural correlates of spiritual experiences. He argues that spirituality is not somehow outside of the natural world, but is rather an integral part of it. Other experts, like Dr. Rupert Sheldrake, a biologist and philosopher, see science and spirituality as part of a larger conversation about the nature of reality. He argues that our current scientific paradigm is limited, and that we need to expand our understanding of the world to include the subjective, the spiritual, and the mysterious. According to Dr. Sheldrake, this requires a fundamental shift in our worldview, one that acknowledges the interconnectedness of all things. So, what do these experts tell us about the connection between science and spirituality? One powerful insight that emerges is that these two fields are not mutually exclusive, but rather complementary ways of understanding the world. By embracing both the rational, empirical approach of science and the intuitive, spiritual approach of faith, we can gain a deeper, more nuanced understanding of the world and our place within it. This is not about reconciling two competing worldviews, but rather about embracing a more holistic, more integrated way of seeing the world. As we conclude this journey into the relationship between science and spirituality, it's clear that the answer is not a simple yes or no. Rather, it's a complex, multifaceted exploration that requires us to keep an open mind and a willingness to explore the unknown. So, the next time someone tells you that science and spirituality are incompatible, you can smile knowingly and say, "Not so fast." Thanks for joining me on this exploration of the connection between science and spirituality. If you've got thoughts or insights to share, please leave them in the comments below.